Mambo VP, how are you doing? I think you know exactly what time it is, so welcome to Sports Central.
This is that show that guarantees your fix of sports action. We also get you hooked up with your favorite sports personalities and get you to know about new sports. We're your hosts, Mike Mondo.
And I'm Wanjira Longhour, so kick your feet up, get comfortable, and stay tuned because we got a whole lot coming up right now.
But first, the St. Mary's experience, as some of the managers from local football clubs got a chance to tour Southampton's home ground and got some insight on how they can improve their clubs. Possible areas of improvement that coaches learnt about included how to market their clubs, areas of revenue generation such as merchandising, event management and safety, as well as security.
On a match day, our operation will start at 5 o'clock in the morning, all the way through to 1 o'clock in the morning, where we will prepare the stadium. Stewards will come in, security come in, make sure the areas are safe. Following that, we will do briefings, so everybody is aware of the day's events, through to police intelligence, the away team, everything surrounding that match day, timings, what time we're opening, support, our VIPs who are there coming in. Following that briefing, we will get the areas checked, make sure they're safe. So basically what we do is try to put on, through our different teams, a safe environment for all our supporters to enjoy the game.
Through SportPesa's partnership with Southampton FC, crucial knowledge is transferred to local teams as their managers get to learn on how to grow the sport towards professional standards. Kayole Asubuhi were crowned winners of the inaugural SportPesa Super 8 Premier League and a million Kenya shillings richer after their 2-0 victory over Kiamaiko at the drive-in ground.
Tulikuwa tumeprepare tu kama game zingine, only that niliongea na vijana nikawaambia hii game inamata sana. Ni game moja but inamata sana. So zile vitu tuliwakia kwa training na zile weaknesses niliona kwa opponent kwa game yao ya mwisho tumeweza capitalize, na I'm happy for the boys wameachieve ambition yetu.
Tunashukuru sana Extreme Sports endelee tu hivyo.
Jericho All-Stars and TUK, who were also in contention, were forced to settle for the position 2 and 3 respectively, with each receiving 500,000 and 250,000 respectively from the organizer Extreme Sports Limited and title sponsors SportPesa. The completion of the league now sees all focus shifting to the SportPesa Super 8 Champions League. The Safari Sevens is arguably the most anticipated sports event on the continent. And not only that, it attracts international teams and apart from that, fans who come through in massive numbers to enjoy rugby and also take part in the festivities.
What made 2016 so special is the fact that it celebrates 2 decades of the tournament. Of course, that means that Sports Central had to be on ground to find out exactly what's happening. Get a load of this.
Considered Africa's premier sevens-a-side tournament, the Safari Sevens gives the rugby enthusiast an opportunity to enjoy exciting competition and take part in the distinctive Kenya rugby culture. With the Kenya Sevens team known world over for having the most fun-loving and lively supporters, the tournament lived up to expectation as fans trickled in, ensuring the tournament was played out in an awesome carnival atmosphere. A host of quality Rugby 7 sides took part in this year's tournament, relishing the challenge of taking down the defending champions, the Samurai. And Shujaa was no different, keen on stepping up from the previous edition where they lost in the finals. And when it came to the business end, Shujaa booked a slot in the finals after moving past a challenging Western Province side with a 17-5 score, while the defending champion Samurai made good to move past England Saxons with a 7-5 score to set up a repeat of last year's finals. It was once again the Shujaa to take Samurai and a chance of redemption for the Kenya Sevens. As expected, the finals kicked off at a savage pace, with Frank Wanyama landing 2 quick tries and Brian Tanga adding a conversion before scoring and converting his own try to put Shujaa 17-0 up. Leonard Mugaisi would react quickest to a loose ball after the restart, exploiting the space to race clear and score. Tanga adding the extras as Shujaa went 24-7 clear. Billy Odhiambo would pile on the misery for Samurai when he touched down Tanga's conversion, sending Shujaa 31-7 up before Samurai attempted a comeback. Dougie Fife scoring and converting his own try before converting Michael Fedo's try to bring the scores to 31-21. Tanga would then race clear, playing in William Baka to land a converted try and confirm the full-time score of 31-21 and sweet victory for Shujaa.
Congratulations to Kenya. Asante sana.
It was a good test for us. We were stretched at all limits. Everybody got to play their best. And at the end of it, we got the win.
Kenya is a very proud history of sevens. They can put up very, very good teams. Like here, it's a very, very strong team, Kenya, and even the African Cup as well. The second team, homeboys from Kenya as well. So always a very good team and very hard to beat.
Well, so far, for the Morans who got the bronze, we've seen a lot of new talent coming through. It's talent that we want to see going through into the HSBC World Series, and I think now, right now, we've got a very good platform of new players. Some of them who have been and had not been chosen last season, and we're hoping that they can come in. And of course, Shujaa have been playing exceptionally well throughout the tournament. They've only conceded two tries, so that shows you a lot of commitment in the players.
It was a good competition, especially for Morans. Most of the, like 90% of the players haven't played at this level, and they were basically fresh guys, apart from the captain, who came in just to put some control and just to get the team. But basically, the other guys were fresh guys just selected from the local circuit, and we've given them chance, and we've seen how they've played. And basically, end of the tournament, we know who can play at this level and who are the guys that are able to go to the next level.
In terms of the quality of rugby, it's huge because you now get people like England, they're coming, Samurai. I mean, Kenya is putting up a good show. I mean, Japan has been here, Fiji has been here, Argentina has been here. So the tournament has grown, 21 years of a tournament, and it's not easy, obviously, in maintaining and that consistency in terms of the quality.
My name is Antonio Aguilar. I'm the Sevens Portuguese coach, and you're watching Sports Central.
OMG, did you see that killer rugby action? And the village, tons of fun. See, this is why we love Safari Sevens.
I couldn't agree more. And the level of talent Kenyan sides have. Oh, Wanji, I honestly believe we're ready for the World Series.
Oh, I'm backing that up 100%. I'm with you, Mike. All right, we need to take a quick break here at Sports Central, but when we come back, we're repping our Mtaz as we kick it with my boys, West to UK, as they aim for nothing less than the Sport Pesa Super 8 Premier Trophy. Get ready. Welcome back, and just in case you're only tuning in now, you're watching Sports Central, the show that guarantees you your weekly fix of sports action.
After Kayole Asubuhi bagging the inaugural edition of the SportPesa Super 8 Premier League, focus shifts to the SportPesa Super 8 Champions League as the top sides look to battle for supremacy in Nairobi's premier grassroots football.
I'm repping my TUK boys. How you doing, West Side? We got to kick it with them at a training session, and they got us psyched for the playoffs. Check this out.
The league is very tough and competitive. First, when we started, it was more of a challenge because the players, the boys were nervous, and then juggling in between the classes and the playing was a little bit of a problem.
We met up with TUK as they were training and getting ready for the playoffs. And as the winners of the previous SportPesa Super 8 tournament, the team knows the threat posed by the challenges from the previous matches, and nothing is to be left to chance, especially in the knockout stage.
Hii season imekuwa competitive, alafu vile imekuwa in form of a league, imekuwa na benefits mingi sana. Imekuwa kitu ya kufurahisha, unaona ina keep watu busy every weekend. The other time ilikuwa ukicheza game inamaliza sijui 1.5 month ndio ucheze tena hiyo ingine. Lakini round hii imekuwa every weekend, sasa imetuweka busy sana na tunaifurahia. As a team ndio tuko in the top level of the competition, lazima tu hike up our training styles. Lazima tuone vile tuna prepare according to ile game inakuja next. Lakini ni vile preparation yetu tuna treat any team coming next the same. Hii league ni competitive, hakuna ile team iko weak, hakuna ile team iko strong. Zote ziko sawa.
So what I believe on the boys, they have that determination that they can make it.
Lazima tu tujitolee, tujitume to make sure everything tunafanya ikuwe teamwork.
The SportPesa Premier League has helped most of the players.
Tumefurahishwa sana na SportPesa Super 8 Premier League kwa vile imetuweka busy sana hii ligi, na sasa sisi kama wachezaji wa 2KFC we are here in this tournament, in this league to stay.
The boys looked really good, didn't they, Mike?
They look good.
Now we take it on over to hockey, where we hung out with the Wazalendo Hockey Club, and they let us know more about the club's history and how they're passing on all this wonderful information and knowledge to future generations. Shikilia Tuapo, check it out now.
I like the culture at Wazalendo. Yeah, we are a family. We are more than a game. We do not just play the game, we also mentor young players, young citizens to become better citizens of this country.
Wazalendo is more than a game.
Well, my name is Fidelis Kimanzi. I'm assistant coach at Wazalendo Hockey Club. I'm one of the founder members of Wazalendo Hockey Club, formed 1996. And I've seen the transition of Wazalendo as a self-supporting club. Our idea is actually to get young kids from primary schools and build them, develop them, yeah, to be the best they can ever be.
The reason we chose to call ourselves Wazalendo is that we were a self-sponsored team. The members came to sponsor the game. Our aim is to beat the defenders. Yeah? Tukiacha tuna come too close to the defenders, haita make purpose. Alafu nataka ukisha beat defender, you just take a shot. Don't look at the D. We're assuming kuna another forward wako pale mbele. Sawa? Sawa. And I want to see speed. Sawa. The club was founded by 7 members calling themselves founders of the club. They chose to bring up the club after sponsorship from Kenya Breweries stopped. And from 1995, the club has evolved to what it is right now.
For the next 3 years, I would expect Wazalendo to have a big pool of very good players who actually can make it in the national team. I would want to see Wazalendo winning the Premier League. In the next 5 years, I would want to see 3 teams of Wazalendo participating in the league. I want to see a ladies team Wazalendo ladies team participating in the ladies Premier League. But more importantly, I want Wazalendo to grow as a club, to have a big financial base, to have better players, and of course to have more coaches in the setup.
Wazalendo has participated in all the leagues. In the year 2002, we became second in the league, represented the country in the club championship in Egypt.
I want to welcome well-wishers, those people who want to partner with us and develop youngsters, give them a chance to play the sport. Those people have kept us going, supporting us in finances. We also have the schools who've given us their students to mentor and to coach. We want to thank them for partnering with us.
Umefanya poa kukuja leo. Nini? Collins, topping yetu si mzuri. Sawa. So whenever you come here tuache hiyo ku move na ball, we must learn how to hit and stop to each other. Those people who are planning to join Wazalendo, you are welcome to come and train with us. We don't have any other formality. If you know you have the talent to play hockey, you're welcome to come and play the game of hockey. Come here at Highway. We have wonderful coaches who will take you through to the game. Nice one.
Wazalendo, we are more than a game. We are not just about playing the hockey. We want to go to the slums and get youngsters and show them that through the sport they can change their lives for better. If we can change their lives. And that's the slogan, more than a game.
This is Wazalendo Hockey Club. You are watching Sports Central. More than a game!
Of course, we can't go anywhere without showing love to our tweeps. How you doing, Edgar Brown from Nyahururu and Lawrence Getich from Kericho? Always happy to see you guys on the TL, which we do, and I see that you are loving the content. That means we're doing something right, which makes us happy.
And also James Ndanu, you're of course bigging up Shazana Anwar for carrying Kenya's flag high at Rio 2016. You're looking out for her in also other tournaments. I think the same for us right here at Sports Central.
Absolutely, keeping it Kenyan. And the official Davy, who is giving a big up to the Harambee Starlets, who killed it in the Sekafa Women's Championship.
Yep, I know they lost to Tanzania in the final, but hey, they still played an impressive round of football, so kudos to them.
Excellent.
And remember, we are inviting you to share with us anything you feel is fun. It could be funny memes, videos that are sports related. Hit us up on our social media pages.
Do that on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you choose. In fact, choose all three. The more love you show, the more likely you are to win merchandise from your team of choice that's either in the Sport Pesa Premier League or the Sport Pesa Super 8 Premier League. Until then,
keep it Sports Central.